We'll start in a seated position. The legs are crossed and the eyes are closed. Just taking a few moments to connect to body and breath. Feel the beating of the heart and let the hips sink down into the earth beneath you. On your next exhale, begin to wake up. Starting to shift the weight forward, find your child's pose. Big toes together, hips back to heels, and heart melts down toward the earth. Resting here, staying with those long, deep breaths. Beginning to walk the hands toward the right side of your mat, just creating a gentle opening through the left side body. Using your next exhale, begin to walk the hands back through center before walking them to the left. Hips root toward heel, ribs expand and open. Just enjoying that side body stretch. Letting the hands walk back through center, and then slowly rising, pausing in a kneeling position, moving through a few rounds of seated cat-cow. On the inhale, arch the back, gaze up, and the exhale, rounding the spine, curling the ribs toward hips, and just moving through a few of these cycles. Last cycle. When you've completed that flow, let's make our way to the sit bones, finding a butterfly shape or Bhadrasana, soles of the feet together, knees falling wide. Begin to shift the weight forward, rounding into the spine and creating a little stretch through the hips. You're welcome to use your bolster or any other props under your head if that adds a bit more support to your practice. Allow the body to be heavy and the mind to be soft. With that next exhale, begin to rise up, making your way into half butterfly or Janu Sirsasana. Left leg straightens, right foot tucks to the inner left thigh, and we'll start to fold forward over the left leg. Now you're welcome to take a bolster under the chest or the head here if it adds a little more support. And friendly reminder, there is no right or wrong way to use your props. Set them up in any way that feels supportive, and feel free to adjust at any time. Few more cycles here, stretching out the hamstring, maybe even feeling a bit of openness through the spine. On your next exhale, let's unwind. Left hand reaches towards left heel and right arm comes up and over, starting to draw circles. Final circle here, and then hand comes behind the head. Think about drawing the elbow up toward the sky and expanding those ribs. Next exhale, unwind. And we'll move through the same thing on the other side. Right leg extends out this time, left foot tucks to the inner right thigh. Maybe you're getting your bolster or your pillow set up before folding forward over that thigh. Finding your hamstring stretch on the other side. Let the body invite you into depth. There is no rush to arrive. Rising up, starting to slide the right hand to the right heel, and that left arm creates circles. Doing about 3 circles here, moving on your own flow of breath. The next time the arm comes up, place the hand to the back of the head and peel the elbow toward the sky, just expanding the ribs in the side body once again. Next exhale, begin to rise, and we'll make our way into pigeon or deer. I like to use my bolster here, setting it up parallel to the top short corner of the mat. And you have option 1, this deer position, which I'm in right now. Left shin parallel to the top, right knee bent. You may also square up the hips toward the mat, straightening the right leg and sinking to pigeon. Either one of these options are absolutely wonderful. Choose the one that serves your hip opening. Stay connected to breath and sensation. And just allow these moments of stretch to unfold, creating an ease over body and mind. Use your next exhale to begin to rise, slow but sure. And then we'll unwind this shape and move toward the other side. Feel free to take your time to arrive. Once again, you have the first option of deer, where I am now. Maybe you're staying upright, maybe you're folding forward. Or perhaps you find pigeon by straightening the left leg and squaring the hips to the mat. Whatever choice you make is perfect, as long as it feels good in your body. Feel the breath expand the belly and the hips. And just notice yourself sink into depth, moment by moment, little by little. With the next exhale, let's begin to unwind. Slowly shifting your weight back and then making your way to your belly. I'm using the bolster under my sternum for a little bit of support in this back bend. And then I'll reach back and grab onto my right foot, drawing the heel towards the glute, finding a little quad stretch here. You're welcome to shift the head of the chest down to the bolster for a little more support. Or you're welcome to lay on your side body if that feels better for you today. With the next exhale, let's release. Moving through the other side. No rush to get there. Binding onto the left foot this time, drawing the heel toward the glute. Maybe the chest stays tall, or maybe you fold onto the bolster for a little more support. With the exhale, let's begin to unwind. We'll be shifting into frog stretch. I'm lifting my chest first, taking a pause in this back bend. And then I'll start to make my way to my hands and knees. Now I like to use my bolster under my belly or my chest. Feel free to do the same. I'll start with my hips and my knees in line and my toes together, and I'll start to open my knees as wide as I can, and then drawing my weight onto the bolster for a bit more support. Now, if you arrive there and you're feeling comfortable, you may choose to open up those legs, feet wider than knees. This is a deep stretch through the inner thighs, so using support can feel really wonderful here. Of course, if you prefer to get rid of the bolster, you're more than welcome to do so. Maintain the breath through the belly and try to send softening through the body instead of holding tension, even when those sensations are deep and potentially intense. Breathing, tuning in, and staying within that connection to self. From here, let's slide the big toes together. Hands come under shoulders, and we start to peel ourselves up, and then slowly sliding those knees together. Now perhaps you stay and move through some cat-cow, or maybe barrel rolls like I'm doing. But ultimately, you're more than welcome to move in any way that feels comfortable here, just releasing any sensations from that last stretch. We'll end our practice today in a narrow child's pose or Balasana, knees together, heels together, hips back to those heels. Let's let the forehead come to the earth and lay the arms down by the sides, decompressing the spine, and simply staying with breath for these last few moments. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like.